The strength of this Atlanta Hawks team is in its balance. They've got 5 starters who could all put the ball in the hole, and I thought, Nick, at the end of game number 5 tonight, we saw that because so many different guys stepped up to get this win.
Well, you got a young point guard in Jeff Teague who is very good off the dribble, and he puts so much pressure on your defense and forcing them to make decisions, change some of your options. And then when you do that, you have Paul Millsap, you have Al Horford, you have Kyle Korver, DeMarre Carroll, all make big shots, and that's what happened tonight.
DeMarre carried the freight early.
Man, he was outstanding early in the game, and he was the guy that you said, look, if there's one constant in this game, it is DeMarre Carroll, who's been playing great this whole series. He carried the load for the first half for the Hawks. Then the second half, the whole team started to click, particularly those starters, and good things happen when Jeff Teague plays with that emotion.
Al Horford was tremendous with 20 points and 15 big rebounds.
Huge night for him, and he did a great job on the offensive glass. Forget about what he did on the defensive glass. He gave his team a chance to get second shot opportunities, and then he had his offense going with that mid-range shot. And I often tell people the mid-range shot is the most important shot in the game because it's consistent and it pulls the big guys out of their comfort zone.
Kyle Korver hit big threes. Paul Millsap hit a big corner 3. But when it was on the line, you mentioned Al, but how about Jeff Teague? We love to call it Teague time.
Teague time, we said this early in the year, is that when he plays this way, teams have to make adjustment, and a lot of times it's too late. So Teague time is very big down the stretch of games. Another example of that tonight for the Hawks.
So now it's on to Brooklyn for Game 6, a potential closeout game for Atlanta, and then a quick turnaround to get ready for Sunday, either with Brooklyn or Washington. But, Nick, what's it going to take now to close this baby out on the road?
You got to have the same attitude you had tonight. You go into Brooklyn playing great defense, moving the ball from side to side, put the ball in Jeff Teague and Dennis Schroeder, and tell them make things happen off the dribble, create something not just for yourself but for your teammates to get them easier opportunities instead of the catch and shoot. A lot of times that's tough shots. So when you break down the defense, good things will happen. I think the Hawks will go in there with that attitude.
All right. We will see you Friday night. For Nick, Bob, so long.